with Yes Please PaperCrafts. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some information about Facebook groups. And I created 2 groups just within the past couple of months. The first group is called Craft Room Organization with Yes Please PaperCrafts. And I created that group originally to have a place for people to be able to ask questions and share information that would go along with my series that I'm doing over on my YouTube channel called Organize Every Day. So that was my original intention for the group. So I want to keep this group primarily craft room organization. I didn't want to put a lot of other stuff in there. That's what people signed up for, and I want to keep it just craft room organization. So I decided to create a second group called Scrapbooking with Yes Please PaperCrafts. And I've been looking at what features are available in Facebook groups, and I found something that I thought was interesting that I was going to play around with. So when I created the scrapbooking group, I didn't initially invite anybody. I just put a couple of my friends in there and I started creating stuff just to be able to have a chance to play around with the group before I had a bunch of people there. So I created the group as a social learning group, which is a different type of group within Facebook, and it has something called units. And so that's one of the primarily the reasons I wanted to create this video for you today, was just to kind of go through what a unit is and show you a couple of examples of how I'm planning to use units in these Facebook groups. So what I really liked about the units was it gives you a place to group information within Facebook. Now, units was not designed to be used the way that I'm intending to use it. It was actually designed as a way to provide training, and you can have these training units where people would go through those training sessions, and then you could keep track of which people completed the training sessions. And but there's another way that you can use it that I kind of came across that other people are doing, and that is to group information in Facebook. And because one of the things I find so frustrating about Facebook is you can go to a Facebook group or somebody's page and find some really great piece of information, and then when you try to go back and find it, it's almost impossible to go back and find it. So, and I know that Facebook has added something recently where you can save someone's post, and then that way you have kind of a record of it and you can go back and find it that way. But with units, what you can do is you can create a unit. So I'm going to give y'all an example. In this group, which you'll see here on the screen, there is the units right here over on the sidebar. And if I can click on units in this craft room organization group, I have 2 units. One is called Organization YouTube Channels. And my plans for that unit is to share different YouTube channels that have a lot of organizational videos. So that's kind of what that unit would be for. And then the second unit here is Craft Room Organization, Facebook groups and websites. And where I would put here is different Facebook groups and websites that are focused on organization. So I just started using units with this Facebook group just this past week, so there's not a whole lot of content here. But I just wanted to show you, this is the Craft Room Organization Facebook group that I created, and I think we have about 100 members, I think over 100 members. And so you can come here and you can get information about different things. I also post whenever I put a YouTube video up, I'll post something here. Sometimes I post extra pictures. So if you're interested in joining the Facebook group, come on over, click the link and request to join, and we'll add you to the group. Now I want to go over and let me go and show you the other group, which is called Scrapbooking with Yes Please PaperCrafts, because that one I've had for longer and I have more units, and I want to show you, I'm super excited about this particular group because I think this is going to be even more helpful than well, the craft room organization is great, but there's so many more things to share with scrapbooking. And so let me click over here on the units here, and I'm going to show you, I think we have 6 or 7 units in this particular group. So I have a unit for tracking scrapbook sketches and magazines. And then there's one for scrapbook challenges, one for scrapbook kit clubs and shopping sites. And we have one for freebie sites. And then there's scrapbooking YouTube channels. And you know what? I forgot to add that. I'll have to do that. So maybe I'll show y'all how I add a post to a particular unit. And then there's also scrapbook resources and groups. And some of these are fairly new. I think I just added these two this week. And my plan is to gradually grow the content over time so that every week I'm going to be posting at least one new YouTube channel. I want to just start posting all my favorite YouTube channels there and share them with you guys so that, it's always nice to be able to find, what YouTube channels other people look at. And if you have one you want to suggest to add to the unit, just, post something in the group and we'll see about adding it. So if you're interested in joining the scrapbooking group, just please go and click on the link in the description below and you just request to join and we'll add you to the group. Now I did add a membership question to each one of the groups. I just want to make sure that whoever's asking to join actually wants to join for organization or for scrapbooking, so that we don't get any people in the group trying to put ads or selling or anything like that. I also have basically 3 rules for the groups, and then it's like no selling. Please post, only things that are relevant. So like for organization, if you post a question or you want to post an idea or share a picture, it should be about organization. And with the scrapbooking group, same thing. If you're going to post in the scrapbooking group, it should be about scrapbooking. Like post a layout if you want to share a layout, or you have a question you want to ask, or you have something scrapbook related. Those are the kind of posts we want to see, because people sign up for a group for a reason. They want to be able to see content related to that group that they signed up for. So I would hope that y'all would respect that and just post things that are related to the topic of that group. Okay, so let me go ahead and show y'all if you're interested. I'm just going to go over here to my discussion where I added the different things here. And I recently added RTS because RTS Scrapbooking with Janet is my favorite YouTube channel. So that's the first one that I added to the list. And I forgot to put it into the unit. So if I go here, I can click on this down arrow and go down to add to new unit, or like add to an existing unit. And here it is, Scrapbooking YouTube channels. And then I'm going to give it a title. Okay, and add to unit. Okay, so once I add that post to a unit, then when I go over to my units, it's going to show up under that unit. So I hope that y'all will find this helpful. And over time, I think we're going to get a lot of really good resources built up into these different units. And it'll be so easy for you guys to be able to go to a unit and find that information that you're looking for. And so anyway, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a like. If you would like to see more videos, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.